Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a look at a 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sahara soft top. In this video I'm going to show you how to operate the Guage Cluster screen. So hopping in here. As you step in the Jeep here, you see it gives you instructions on how to start the engine. So, put the foot on the brake, press the button, starts right up. You see a fun little animation of the Jeep driving along the bottom, and you see the other cool animation in the background, where it transitions from an old Jeep to a new Jeep. Anyway, off to the left here you have your tachometer. And then you have something that shows you which gear you're in. So if I'm in two-wheel drive high, if I were to switch into four-wheel drive high, it would show there, or into neutral, or four-wheel drive low. And then speaking of changing gears, you can see which gear you're in down below, like if I'm in neutral, drive, reverse, or park. While on the topic of fixed screens, I have an odometer down at the bottom showing that this Jeep has 41,000 miles on it. And then I have my engine temperature and my fuel level off to the right. Engine temperature is on the left. Over here I have my speedometer, and then I have my fuel range and exterior temperature at the top. So, using these buttons in the steering wheel to go up, down, left, and right, and select, I can scroll. So right now it shows me my speedometer. Here I can have it show me my tire pressure, or I can scroll over to see my coolant temperature, my transmission temperature, my oil temperature, my oil pressure, and my oil life. I also can see my battery voltage. So scrolling down to my next screen, and you can see the title of what the screen is called up there. Here I have my drivetrain, so it shows my tires are turned, but as I turn the steering wheel, you can see your approach angle. So this is like an off-road screen. If it shows you, it'll show you the angle you've turned the wheel. So I can go all the way up to 40 degrees on either side. So that's helpful if you're off-roading and you need to see how tight your wheels are turned for whatever reason. Here I can see my pitch and my roll, which are also good things if you're off-roading somewhere. Here I've got my fuel economy. So this averages 12.4, it shows. In the background of the tripometer, you can see an old military Jeep, but other than that, it's just regular tripometer, tripometer A and tripometer B. And then I have my start-stop screen. I also can see the current music playing. I got my messages. And if I press OK, I can enter the screen setup. So here I can adjust what I want to see in the upper left corner. So I can switch to average MPG, the current MPG, a tripometer A, tripometer B. I can have it do nothing. I can put a compass there. I can have the outside temperature, the time. And it's kind of funny, if I really wanted to, I could have an outside temperature on both sides. I could set it to the time, or I'm going to keep it at range till empty. Same thing for the upper right. I can switch everything back to default. I can adjust so where it shows my current gear, I can have that on or off. And then my odometer, I can either have that showing or not. My favorite menus. And my gear display, I can switch that to be just a single, so if I want it, just go P, R, N, or D. Or if I'm in manual mode, I just want it to show like that. Or if I want the full thing to be showing. And when I'm in manual mode with that, it just switches the D to the M. And then in the center, I can adjust that to be speedometer, nothing, compass, like all the things we already saw, I can have displayed up there, just larger. But I can also put my audio up there. So, that wraps up the video on the instrument cluster here. If I missed anything, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I want to say thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.